Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 44. And the last episode, a bunch of stuff happened. Okay, there was a mission of greed. Alphonse went to Lior and then they saw each other, father. And then you have Emmy that's like gone now. Well, his little farm is going with Mechon. And then what else? Bradley confirmed that Hawkeye knew about Salem. And then Mira got shown this army thing. I don't know what that was, man, but yeah. So I think that's and then Alphonse learned that Edward is missing. So that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have no reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/FeelyMini. So let's start this episode, and here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Revving at full throttle. Who's revving up? That's your father. And that's your son. Yeah, but then your city is like a body crash, and they're about to ignite this transmutation circle, which means everything's gonna get destroyed, right? And people are gonna die. That's true. Food always tastes better after work. My heart. Okay, so they're boyfriends. Are we gonna see him? Oh, okay, no. Is he making his way to father? With all those tubes and stuff pointing all over the place. Oh, he came to the army stuff. What the freaky frack? Oh, he was here. The transmutation circle. Are you screaming as you're running away? You should be more careful. Oh my god! It was 5 years. Oh, my heart. My heart cannot take this, man. Oh my gosh. He's missing. Banks Bank? What kind of bank's name is that? Banks Bank. Are they gonna alert? They're here. Oh boy. Oh. Y'all don't know who he is. Right there. He's taking them all out. Get them out. Oh, Full Throttle. Episode of the episode. Episode of the episode. Title of the episode. They don't know that he's. Oh my god! He's letting them carry him. Oh my god, so funny. Look at his face. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. I was too early in my. Did he create like a fake rule? Whoa. Something? Start them. Leord. He doesn't know about the neurotransmutation circle, right? Because he believes you. Hmm. What? Oh, yeah, I forgot. today. What am I looking at? I have no clue. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's not your grade. Leah, where are you? Like, show up. Let me see you. Let me hear you. I don't know, something. You don't remember your past life. Because he's related to the other grade. Lingyo? Oh, the old grade. Those memories from the old grade, right? Lingyo! 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 Clearly not. I have been wanting to see Great and Liao, like, feels like forever. And when last episode, do I even know his name? I don't know if they mentioned it, but when he followed all those people to try to look for Greed right in Central, I'm like, okay, so we're gonna see Greed soon. And then last episode, the way the last episode ended, and you had Mira and that dude like come in this room of dolls. I didn't know that. Let me see if they mention his name. I'm not seeing his name. Oh, Bido. I didn't know that Bido was in the room of the dolls before those two came in. And then he heard what they said, and then he got scared, and then he went away. He's like, Great is not gonna be here. And then he comes upon him, like, you see the silhouette. You see the silhouette of him. So I'm like, yay. And then Bido hears the way that this Great is talking and all that, and he sees that he has nothing to do with his greed. So he's like, stop mimicking him. But then Greed started saying all the things that he used to say, like he wants women and stuff. He's greedy about all these things, and he finished great sentence, and when he said that, there was a recognition or something in him that's like, how do you know that? And that's when he said that he's Bido from Dublin. When he said that, the look on his face, you could tell that he was really so like excited or something, like trying to get him to remember him. And for a split second, I wished that he did, but then Grid killed him. And then they're showing Yao instead of him. Like, when those two Bido and this Grid were having this conversation, and then the recognition, there was this sort of like noisy screen thing or something, and then you see this just like a little bit of his friends like in that grainy frame. So I'm like, okay, so he's remembering, but then he killed Bido, and that's when Ling Yao like just let him have it. Like, you just killed your friend. And he's like, no, he's not my friend. I don't remember anything from my previous, life as a Greed. And he's like, I don't know, the way just Ling Yao led into him, and then he felt that he killed his friend, and then the scream of anguish that came out of him, like, and then the after credit, you see him clearly. He has his memories, and he's going after Bradley because he's the one that captured him, right? And brought him to the father. Then they killed him and had him reborn, I guess. I think I've said it before, but among all the homunculi, Greed is my favorite. And just to see that kind of, I don't know, pain come over him, like, it broke my heart. And then, apart from that, of course, and her, they saw each other. Oh my gosh. He saw his son, man, like, after such a long time. And I love that Alphonse was not, suspicious of him. Like, he just didn't know how to approach him, what to do when it comes to his father, just because they haven't seen each other, I guess, for such a long time. But seeing Hohenheim helping all these people trying to rebuild their city, and then he's like, he's gonna go help, and that was like something that, I guess, the little thing that he needed to approach his father, and so that they can talk. And then he just they said everything. Hohenheim wanted to tell Edward and Alphonse everything, right? But Edward is not there, and Alphonse told the father that Hohenheim, I'm not going to say the father, Alphonse told Hohenheim that Edward was missing. And when he said Edward was missing, and I'm like, are we going to see Edward? Like, we saw him, oh my gosh, I was so happy. Like, just seeing all those people, like, those two people that helped him when he was, like, hurt. One of them went to this bank to try to retrieve money, and then he used Edward's account, right? So I'm like, when he left, I'm like, okay, those people are gonna contact. I thought they were gonna contact like Bradley directly or something, but the people that they sent, I feel like they don't even know who Edward is. Like, the description that they gave him is like, a guy with the yellow hair and a red jacket. In this particular case, he was not wearing his red jacket. So yeah, he did dispatch with him. And when I heard his voice and he had all these food items, I don't know, I just seeing him back made me so happy. And then they went away from those people, and now he's like, okay, he needs to meet back up with Alphonse, and he's trying to think of where Alphonse might be and all that. Right now, he doesn't know about the neurotransmutation circle thing, and that maybe if he knew about that, then he might know. He might think that they were going to Leo, but he doesn't know anything about that. So I don't know how they're gonna meet back up. So when Edward and the whole Ham were talking about the fact that he became a philosopher's stone, and he showed him this neurotransmutation circle, and the father like recognized it like immediately. So he knows way more than our boys know currently. And then Alphonse was saying that he wanted to go back onto the tunnel and try to destroy it, but then the father's like, no, because pride is there, and no. And then he told him to look up, and then there was the sun god letter or something there. Like, what is that supposed to? What does that mean? You know, I don't know what that means. But yeah, what else happened? When Alphonse asked how he felt like to be immortal, and he's like, there are many advantages to it, I guess, but here's the fact that he has to see his loved ones die. And then Alphonse is like, you know, their mother. After having seen this backstory of Overham, I'm like, when I see him and the way that he's interacting with Alphonse in this episode, I'm like, I feel so touched. I just want like great things for them, like, you know, for Overham especially, because he didn't want to be what he became, you know. He was dreaming of having a normal life, having a wife and kids, and then that sort of got taken away from him for a lot of years. And then he met Trisha, and then he left, hoping to do something before he came back. In my mind, I'm thinking that he wanted to get rid of his immortality, but maybe he's trying to destroy the father or something. I don't know exactly what he was trying to do. So he didn't come back. Trisha died. He hasn't seen his sons. Well, he saw Edward in that one episode, but he hasn't seen Alphonse in such a long time. So to see them two having this father-son conversation, I don't know. And then the way Alphonse was so accepting, I guess, of his father, I feel like it's not going to be the same thing for Edward. But I don't know, I love the scenes between them two. And then he said something about, Alphonse asked him, like, if he is a philosopher's stone, like, what does that make them? And then he's like, that yeah, his soul is attached to the philosopher's stone, but like his internal core is like human, so they're humans too. And then he mentioned that the father, him, his outer shell is like human-like, but once you destroy it, then you're gonna be destroying him as well, or something. But the one that's central, let me see. He's only wearing a shell that resembles me, and if you destroy the shell, break the shell, and you should be able to defeat him. Break the shell. There's what happens, like the day hasn't come. That the sun god Leto is waiting for the day. What is the day? You know, what is that day? What is it gonna do? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I was so excited this episode, just seeing Alphonse and Hohenheim back together, and then Edward seeing him back and almost healed fully. Well, he says he's roaring to go or something. I don't know. He's healed. I was happy with that. And then I got to see Greed, and then he killed his friend, and then the like scream of anguish inside of them. It's like that's something out. Oh. And now it seems like Greed having his full memories back seems like he's going after Bradley. So I don't know. I want to. Well, last time didn't go so well for Greed, but this time you have Lin Yao with him, and Lin Yao is someone that you should not mess with. You know, like he's really strong. So I feel like those two combined might be able to take Bradley. You know, I hope they do. Yes. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see the next episode right now, you can just go by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/FeelyMini, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.